Okay, so today we're working on flow to help strengthen the upper body. So I'm filming this on a day where it's really, really snowy and cold. So if you're feeling a little bit cold as well, this will hopefully help to warm you up and help build a sense of core strength and upper body strength too. My little helper, Coco, who's not really helping very much. So we're going to start this practice today by coming to a seated position and making sure that you feel really, really comfortable. So you can have your legs crossed or your legs straight, resting your hands in your lap. I'm just going to start to become aware of how you're breathing. So just noticing right now whether your breathing feels fast or slow. So if your day has been busy or you feel a little bit stressed right now, your breathing might be a bit fast. So just try and see if you can slow it down. So as you breathe in through your nose, you can feel your ribs expand, your stomach lift. And as you breathe out, just find what you can relax right now. So again, as you breathe in, this nice expansion through your ribs, the stomach lifts. And then breathing out, finding something else to relax. And from here, just becoming aware of your upper body. So relaxing through your shoulders, down through your arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists. Relaxing through your palms and all your fingers. And kind of aware of your chest, starting to relax that. And relaxing across your upper back. And you'll start to get moving. So then opening your eyes, first you take the hands out, bring your hands into gentle fists and start with some wrist circles. So try and keep your arms still. You can pull your shoulders down a bit so the arms are completely still and we're just circling through the wrists. So you might notice if your arms are a little bit tight or if you're cold that the wrists are cracking and clicking, which is fine as long as it's not painful. Just make sure these circles are nice and big. So once you've gone one way, we're going to swap direction, going back the other way. Good. All right, and from here, we're going to start to engage around the shoulders. So we're going to start to squeeze your elbows down into your sides. We're going to use this movement a lot today. Squeeze your shoulder blades and pull your elbows down so they're pulling into your ribs. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, push your hands forward. Good. Breathe in, squeeze your elbows in. Breathe out, pushing forward. One more time, breathing in. Breathing out, pushing forward. Good. From here, bring the hands together. So gentle, big fist with the hands. And just start to roll the wrists around. So again, I can feel some kicking and cracking happening. So if you come as well, that's fine. There's no pain. Going one way and sort of swapping direction. Good. From here, we're going to bring the hands back behind you. Just going to have to remove everything now. So hands coming back behind you. I'm going to bring the feet forward in front. So fingertips spread wide. We're going to breathe in here, lift the hips up as high as you can. Then breathe out to bring the hips down, hovering between the hands, wake up your core. So again, inhaling hips up. And then exhaling hips down. One more time there, hips lift as high as you can, hold for a moment. Good, well done. We're going to slowly come down and over onto hands and knees when you feel ready. So over on hands and knees again, we'll spread the fingers wide, wrists underneath the shoulders. We're going to inhale, chest lifts, tailbone lifts. Breathing out, push the floor round the spine. So you're going to breathe in to open the front of the body and breathing out to round the back. So finding this movement a few times. Really paying attention to any parts of your back that need extra care today. Good. And the next time we round the back, we're going to tuck the toes and just hover the shins off the floor for a second. Good. Then put the shins down, lift the chest, lift the tailbone. So we go round the spine, hover the shins for a second. Good. Shins down, lift the chest. And this time we're going to round the spine, hover the shins, hold it there, and then push back into downward facing dog. So when we're here, starting to give the legs a stretch out, so we're pressing one heel, then the other towards the ground. Try and have the fingers spread really wide, index fingers pointing forward. And from here, we'll start to slowly walk to the front of the mat, so around forward fold. So keep the knees as bent as you need to. Just take a gentle sway from side to side. So the head's really relaxed, the arms are really soft. And then we'll slowly roll up to stand. So the head's going to be the last thing to come up. Get the hands lift as well. And then hands coming through the center. Good. From here, we're going to take the palms to turn forward and let the arms be relaxed and have a little swing back and forward. So we don't want any tension in the arms at all as we're moving. We just want to focus on strength. So nice little swing Relax the shoulders, relax the arms. And then we'll start to move. So next breath in, lift the hands. Going to breathe out, forward fold, come down. From here, we're stepping the right foot back, lowering the knee to the ground. As you breathe in, both hands coming up. Breathing out, big circle back. So one more time, breathe and hands up. Breathe out, coming back. So from here, we're going to bend the elbows, squeeze into your sides, breathing in. Breathing out, push the hands forward. Good. Again, inhale, squeeze in. Exhale, push forward. Then this time the hands come together behind the back. So you're going to roll the shoulders back and lift through the chest. Good, nice. Both hands coming down inside the front leg. So we're going to come forward now, find a little stretch into your hips. Then as you pull back, lift the toes for a hamstring stretch. Again, slowly coming forward. And then slowly coming back. So we're going to come forward now. And as we do, bring that leg back behind you. So you've got the knees next to each other. And then shift, so again, your shoulders are over your wrists. So we're going to come into 3 push-ups on the knees. We're going to breathe in, bend your elbows, and come down to halfway. Now squeeze those elbows into your ribs. Breathe out, like we've done, push away. 2 more times. Breathe in, bend the elbows, pull them into your sides. Breathe out, push away. 1 more time, bend the elbows, hold it. Good, push away back into child's pose. Big breath in and out. And we're going to slide forward onto the front of your body. So from here, come into a Sphinx position. So we're going to have the elbows right underneath the shoulders, tucking the toes underneath. We take a breath in. And as we breathe out, we're going to lift the hips and lift the knees off the ground. So just hold here for a moment. Try and get that spine nice and long. Sorry about the noise. That's that. Trying to get into all the bags. Good. Slowly come down. Take a breath. Good, nice. Okay, second one, make sure those elbows are still under the shoulders. We're going to tuck the toes. Start to lift the hips off of the ground. Hold, and then lift the knees if you can. So bonus points if you can do this with a cat on you. Hold for a second. Good, slowly come down. And then 1 more time. So wrists are underneath the shoulders, palms are flat. Take a breath in. And then breathing out, lift the hips and lift the knees. Hold it here. Really push the heels back behind you to engage your lower core. 1 more second. And then slowly coming down. Well done, good. So rest the head down on the hands. Release any tension in the upper body. Good. And then from here, we're going to place the hands under the shoulders, up onto hands and knees. Good. All right, so we're going to come onto the fingertips. So this is a really important part of strengthening the wrists. So on the fingertips, try and pull everything in. So pull your fingers and your thumb into the center. Keep this, your hands are strong. Lift the chest, lift the tailbone. Then round the spine, tuck the chin. Keep pulling your fingers and thumb in. 1 more time, open chest, open tailbone. And then round the back. Good. Place the hands flat. But still keep that feeling pulling your fingers and thumb in so your hands are strong. Tuck the toes, and we're going to come into downward facing dog. From here, walking forwards, we're on forward fold, up to down, so we'll lift the hands, big breath in. We're breathing out again, forward fold coming down. From here, left foot steps back, lower the knee to the floor. Breathing in, hands all the way up. Breathing out, big circle back. Good, again, hands up. All the way round. Then again from here, bend your elbows, pull them into your ribs and pull your shoulders down. Then breathe out, push away with the hands. Inhale, bend the elbows, squeeze to your sides. Breathe out, push away. Then this time, hands come together behind, shoulders back as we lift through the chest. Good, nice. Hands coming inside the front leg. So we're going to come on forward, stretching into the hips. And draw back through the hips, lift the toes for a hamstring stretch. There again, slowly coming forward. And then slowly coming back. From here, we're going to come forward, shift your leg back so you're on your hands and knees, but we want to be in a long position. Okay, so your spine sort of like on a diagonal. Let's practice this upper body strength. Then the elbows come down to halfway, elbows pulling into your sides. Push away. 2 more times. Come down, try and pull your shoulders away from your ears. Come up. 1 more time, come down halfway, hold it. And then push and come up. Well done. This time we're going to come all the way down to your front. Come onto your forearms again. So we're going to go into dolphin now. Doesn't look much like a dolphin. So we're going to, again, keep the elbows under the shoulders. Fingers spread wide. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, lift the knees. And now we're walking the feet forward. So it looks like downward facing dog, but you're on your forearms. So again, try and have your palms flat, your shoulders pulling down your back. Good. Keep those hips nice and high. One more moment here. And then slowly walk the feet back to that plank position. And lower all the way down. Good. Rest the head. Take a breath. Good. And then we'll focus on the upper back. So we're going to bring the arms alongside your body now. So palms are facing the ground. Squeeze the shoulder blades. And we're just going to lift everything from your hips upwards, up. So up we go. Head lifts, hands lift, squeeze those shoulders. One big breath in here. And then breathe out to slowly come down. Good. And again, we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades. Come up. Hands lift, chest lifts. Until it's cold. Coco never sits with me this much. Good. Slowly come down. Take a breath. And one more time. Breathe in and out. And then come on up. So breathing up, pushing the backs of your hands up to the ceiling. Really nice and strong. Squeeze those shoulder blades for one more second. And then coming down. Well done. So rest the head. Take a breath. So from here, up onto our hands and knees. Very good. On your fingertips. Pull everything into the center. So imagine a little dot on your palm. Lift the chest with the tailbone. Keep pulling in, round the spine. Its palms come flat. We're still gently pulling inwards. Tuck the toes into downward facing dog. So we're going to walk forward now through your forward fold. Up to stand. So we'll reach the hands up. Give a 3 rounds of sun salutations to practice that arm strength. So big breath in, hands up. Breathing out, forward fold coming down. Back into a plank position. We're going to breathe in at the top of the plank. Breathe out to lower down. Bend the elbows. Into cobra now. Lift the chest, shoulders back. Breathing out, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. A full breath here. Then we'll step or jump to the front of your mat. Up to stand. So reach the hands. Forward fold all the way back down. Into your plank position. So keep those elbows close to your body as you lower down. Open the chest, shoulders back. And then downward facing dog. One more time now, stepping or jumping forward. Up to stand, reach the hands, breathe in. Then breathing out again, forward fold coming down. Last time now, into your plank. Nice strong arms as we lower toward the ground. Opening the chest. Well done, and then downward facing dog. So from here, we're going to step or jump forward. Up to stand, so we'll lift the hands. And into our flow. So breathe and stretch those fingertips up. Breathe out, bend the knees. Squeeze the shoulder blades as you reach back. And again, inhale coming up. And then exhale, sit low. One more time, coming all the way up. So we're going to keep the hands lifted now as we bend the knees and sit low into the hips. Good, shoulders away from the ears. Hands come together behind the back. We're going to forward fold. And then coming back into downward facing dog. Okay, so from here, we're going to breathe in to lift the right leg up behind you. Breathing out, knee to nose, shoulders over the wrists. And again, lift the leg. This time we'll step the foot between the hands there. We're going to turn the feet to face the long side of your mat. So a wide-legged forward fold. From here, try use the space you have to walk your hands forward as far as you can. So you end up in a plank, but your feet are wide apart. So from here, if you can, take your left hand, tap your opposite shoulder with it. And then right hand taps the other shoulder. One more time, left hand opposite shoulder. Then right hand opposite shoulder. Well done. Hands walking back in towards you. So we're going to turn the feet to face the front of the mat now. Coming into warrior one position. So back heel is down and the hands all the way up. Good. From here, hands are coming together behind the back. So we're going to breathe in to roll your chest open. As you breathe out, we'll forward fold towards the inside of the leg. Again, breathe in to slowly roll up, shoulders back. Breathing out to forward fold, come down. One more time now, slowly coming up. Yeah, well done. Then we're going to slowly forward fold to come down. Let your fingertips come to the floor if they reach, and very gently find a kind of bend and straighten in your front leg. So gently stretching and then releasing the stretch there. Good, nice. From here, we're going to gently turn the feet to the long side of the mat again. So feet are parallel and wide apart. Here. So feet nice and wide. Again, we're going to walk the hands forward. So in that wide-legged plank position, we're going to practice our push-ups here. We'll just do one. So nice straight spine. We're going to breathe in. Then the elbows come halfway, hold. Breathe out, push, come up. Well done. Walk the hands back in towards you. From here, we're going to turn the toes outwards. Nice deep bend with the knees and come up into a high squat position. So a little qigong movement here. We're going to bend the elbows and just pull them into your sides. Good. Come into some gentle fists with your hands. We're going to take a breath in and then breathe out, gently punching with your right hand. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, left hand. Inhale in, one more time. Breathe out, right hand. Breathing in. Breathe out, left hand. Breathing in. Well done. So we're going to forward fold again. Hands come down. This time we walk the hands to the front of the mat. We're going to step back into our plank position. And from here, you can do this on the knees, or you can keep your knees lifted. So for those that are doing on your knees, drop the knees down now. Everyone bend the elbows, come halfway, hold it, elbows into your ribs. Push away and come up. 2 more times. Bend the elbows, hold, come up. One last time. You can do this with the knees lifted, of course. Come halfway, hold, push back up. Good. And then let's go all the way to the ground. Into Cobra. So we'll open the chest, shoulders back. Well done. Up onto our hands and knees. So again, one last time. Coming onto those fingertips, pulling the fingers and the thumbs into the center. We're going to lift the chest, lift the tailbone, and round the spine, push, chin to chest. One more time, open up. And then gently round the spine. Yes, so palms come flat. We're going to tuck the toes, coming into down facing dog, then into our left side now. So breathe in, left leg up. Breathe out, knee to nose, shoulders forward. Again, lift the leg. Then we'll step the foot between the hands. I'm going to turn to face you. So again, feet are nice and wide apart. We're going to walk the hands forward so you end up in a wide-footed plank position. Okay, so left hand's going to tap the opposite shoulder. Then right hand opposite shoulder. One more time, left hand across. Right hand across. Then we'll walk the hands back in towards you, forward fold. We're going to turn the feet to face the front of the mat into a warrior one position. So stretch those arms up. Hands gently coming together behind the back. Breathing in to open the heart, shoulders back. Breathing out to forward fold, come down. Again, slowly roll away. Good, breathing out to forward fold. So this time as we slowly come up, we're going to gradually, slowly come down. So the fingertips come to the ground. Bending and lengthening that front leg. So it doesn't have to be straight. Try to relax the back of the neck. Good. And then we're turning the feet to the long side of the mat. So feet stay nice and wide. We're going to walk the hands forward so you end up in that wide-footed plank. And you can stay still, that's fine. Well, let's practice that one push-up here. And it is harder with the feet wider. So bend the elbows, come halfway, hold, push, come back up. Walk the hands back in towards you. Again, we're going to turn feet outwards and bend the knees. So elbows draw into your sides, fists facing forward. You can punch as hard as you like. It's quite a good stress reliever. So take a breath in. Powerful breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Come to the center. Forward fold, hands coming down. So we're going to turn the toes and face the front of the mat. Back into your plank position. Last time for 3 push-ups here. So you can do your knees up or down or a combination. So we're going to bend the elbows halfway, hold, push, back up. Again, halfway, hold, back up. One more time, halfway, hold, back up, and then all the way down. So from here, we're going to take the hands alongside your body, One more time, focusing on the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades together, pull the shoulders away from your ears, this time lifting everything up. Nice big breath in and out here. Try to keep the palms facing the ground, shoulders back. One more moment. And then slowly relax down. Hold on, let the head and the hands relax. And then we'll give everything a nice stretch out. So we're going to come up onto our hands and knees. So we're going to take the left hand, stretch it up in the air. Then we're going to thread this arm under the other one, so your shoulder and your head come to the floor. So your free arm, you want to tuck it behind your back there, so you're a little opening that top shoulder. And just let the weight drop down into this bottom shoulder. And then go into the center, take your time. So we're going to take that right arm up, threading this underneath the other one, shoulder and head down. Maybe the free arm tucks behind. But just making sure that the bottom arm, the weight is in the shoulder, and it's not all in your head. Good. Slowly coming to the center. So going to your seated position again, whichever one you started with. So we're going to take the left arm to lift up, other hand on the ground, and then come into a nice side stretch. So really root down through that left hip bone while you're doing this. Good. And then put that left hand on your knee. Come up, and we're going to twist to the right. Relax those shoulders. Good, nice. Move to the center. So we're going to lift the right hand now, other hand on the floor. Come into a side stretch. We're also rooting down through that right hip. Breathing slowly through the nose. And then we'll slowly come up, place that hand on your left knee, and then gently twist. Good, come to the center. So very gently now we're going to bring both hands together behind the back, roll the shoulders back, little neck release, so the chin comes down to the chest. We're putting the shoulders down at the same time. Move the chin over to the left, looking to the left. Move the chin down and over to the right. One more time, down and over to the left. And then down and over to the right. Good, from here we'll come to rest the hands in the lap, maybe one hand to the other. We're going to finish with a little breathing practice that's very good for bringing the nervous system into a more relaxed place. So together we'll take a breath in through the nose. Then another breath in at the top, so 2 inhales. Then we're going to gently blow the air out through the mouth. 2 more times, breathing in. Second breath in at the top. Breathing out. One more time, breathing in. Another breath in at the top. Breathing out. It's nice to bring your awareness back into the space around you. And we're all done for today. Well done.